This game is fascinating. This game is so beautiful, so amazing, that after 7 hours of gameplay, I can already use the main character with the suit. Oh my god, isn't that awesome? And you know what is the best thing? The combat. Just let me show you how exciting it is. Look at this. Didn't like look amazing. Actually, that looked amazing. Most of the cases it's not. The problem is when you have a bunch of enemies in a one place and they are, you know what, let's retry it because that actually looked awesome. Most of the times it's not like that. I actually didn't like the game and I wanted to do this review, and what a better way to do it to just like show it how exciting this gets, how lackluster battle is. Because my main problem is the lack of I don't know, the lack of music, the lack of sound, the lack of passion in what is going on. You know, if you realize no one is struggling, no one is having any sound effects on their person, you know, like they're just like muted, like fighting on mute mode. They are not saying anything, they are not exchanging insults, they are not saying oh, no, it's just like, for example, where is that? I'm gonna kill this guy and he didn't even make a sound. That's my main problem. But that's just the combat. Now let's talk about something else. But first, let me reach somewhere where I can just rest peacefully, like this roof. So, yeah, the game, the review. This is my review. This is how it started. Hey, Wolf, that's not even a review. I know, I don't care. I'm just sharing my thoughts, and I'm against cutting everything. I just wanna do it this way. So, the remaster. Did you see the blood? Did the blood just disappear like this? It's okay. Is this game from 2012 and it was remastered in 2019? Someone threw me a rock. But no problem. You know what? I think I might cut it out. What is going on with him? I wasn't doing anything. Why are they pushing me? Oh my god. That was amazing. Hey, please stop. Hey, don't yell at me. Dude, stop yelling at me. Stop yelling. Hey, don't do any sounds, dude. Like this is a calm street. They're not even struggling. There's no changing of voice. No one is saying anything. There's no screams. This is the most peaceful Assassin's Creed that I ever played. Look at that. Are they even speaking? They're not even speaking. They're only watching each other. There's no, for example, a sound of the use of stamina, of their normal use of human energy. Animations are cool, yeah, but to be honest, I'm not gonna be saying much of good of this game, which I think it had a lot of potential and ended as a huge mess. I had high hopes to this game. First of all, I am Whopper Panda, you are you. This is 2025 and we're playing Assassin's Creed 3 Remaster on PC. My first thoughts. I already played roughly 8 hours. From those 8 hours, I have only used this guy with his suit for 30 minutes. I'm not kidding. The thing is, I don't know if I should be reviewing the whole game or just what they did with the remaster. The problem is I have no clue. I have no comparison right now of what they actually did in the with this remaster. Like what I read is they did some graphical improvements and gameplay improvements, which I think the gameplay improvements they didn't do anything, and if they did something they just messed it up. The problem of this game is not its aesthetics. I think it kind of feels it lacks of passion. It, uh, what you just saw, it looks cool, but that's about it. That's about much you were gonna have. The music feels off, the sound effects feel off, the whole game feels like they're like 50s studios, and they just did their part, they did their homework, and then just they try to feed the pieces all together in this game. That's how a little bit it sounds. The voice acting is not that good. The facial expressions look weird. Like it looks like everybody's selling crack. I don't know if I'm supposed to say that and if that's right, but that's how it feels. Like Desmond looks like a junkie, which is not bad. It's not bad, but it's not, I think, the character they try to depict in this game. That being said, also, I don't know, it's the whole time when I was playing this, it feels off. You have like the first 4 hours using his father, Haytham, that at least it has some action and stealth and everything. The beginning is cool, but then it kind of like you just start feeling the weight of the pace, which is pretty slow. Then you can use Connor, but it's not a trained assassin, so you have to actually experience all, and it's like way longer than Ezio had, for example, like 2-3 times his trainment in gameplay hours. What I think that they try to do is they maybe after Ezio they try to build another strong character. So that's why they took this low pace, but at the end of the day, at the end, it didn't work, so they just like threw it in the trash, and all that work, all that hours for nothing, because we never hear from here again, because on Black Flag they use the father of the father. But yeah, the gameplay, the combat is just, you can only be counter-attacking and shielding yourself with some enemies, and that's gonna be it. You can be fighting against 100 enemies and you're good. You're never gonna be feel scared. You're never gonna feel like you have to go stealthy mode unless the game asks you to, because otherwise you can just go like guns blazing and sorting. But if you're going guns blazing, you have to be reloading like 6 seconds per bullet, so I don't recommend you that. The stealth is weird. Like if you try to be stealthy, you're gonna be pissed off. Like he sometimes does weird jumps and everything. Also with the controllers, I think users try to simplify it, so you just have to press the trigger button and he just runs, climbs, and do anything, which is pretty annoying if you only want to run, because with every obstacle on the ground he starts climbing it. Like everything he sees he starts climbing. Every single piece of element in the game he climbs it, but you cannot sprint then, so you're in a dilemma. Like, what is going on here? It doesn't feel flexible, like you're controlling actually the character. I don't know, it was my biggest problem, because I was actually looking forward to this precisely moment when we have finally the suit, when we have finally our main character to build up, because I think that's what excites us the most. Like, okay, you have your character, it's time to buy better upgrade, better armor, but you cannot do that in the first 8 hours, which is a lot for a game of 16 hours playthrough, so it's just like half of the game. Yeah, it just doesn't feel really good. But my biggest problem was the crashes. Every 2 hours the game crashes, and it's just not like a freezing. The game stops. It's the whole computer freezes and starts buzzing, and I just said to myself, it's not worth it. It just feels like a big mess. The NPCs react weirdly. The missions feel weird. They end abruptly. They start abruptly. It's like I said. It just feels like it's a weird fit. Yeah, that's basically what I have to say. Unfortunately, I didn't like it and enjoy it. I'm not gonna end it. I had big hopes. I check out the Metacritic. The original version is not bad reviewed, but the PC version of the remaster, holy crap! Like 5.3 I think from user scores, and I can understand it. So yeah, it's what a shame. What a shame that they delivered this. I don't know why from all those games this one had to be remastered, but I guess it is how it is. If I were you, I wouldn't give it a try. You can just jump directly to Black Flag and watch a summary or something. I will give it like a 4. In its year, I will give it like a 5, 6, because I don't know. So yeah, those are my thoughts, my review. Pretty lackluster, pretty soulless game. I think that's the thing. The game was soulless. They just tried to bring something appealing to the eye, but it just feels like they didn't put any love to it, which is a shame. Well, that's it. A little bit disappointing, a little bit depressing, I guess. It is how it is. At least I'm sparing you for playing this. Please, if you can try, just skip it. Like, for real. You're gonna do yourself a favor. Goodbye.